Hey everyone, welcome back to another video right here on Star Realms University. We have a game against Stairmasters. My name is Bax. It's good to be here with you. And in this real-time game, we're going to be, let's see, what do we got? Core set. We got the core set, and we have Frontiers. So we're doing these two base sets combined in this game. Stairmasters, level 37. Oh, look at our start here. We have some options. And this could make some people get a little crazy. This is, of the options here, thinking and processing. Battle Pod for 4 for 2, Burrower for 5, and the draw plus acquire a card of cost 4 or less for free. For the sake of this, I am not going to take the cutter. Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's use, let me be your guinea pig. We're going to take the Burrower for 3 because of that acquire card of 4 or less for free. We're going to see if we can use that when it comes up to grab something nice and spicy. They're going to take Cutter Battle Pod combo. We'll get the Supply Bot, which is super helpful. Not going to take the Destroyer Bot. I would prefer right now the Supply Bot, making sure that we will get a scrap and the 2 trades so we have buying power. This will be good to grab the 5. So they right there, they only grab the 1 card for 3. So they have a little bit of a, spread, but these are 3 strong early cards. They got 9 damage, 4 authority gain, and 2 trade. We're going to scrap out a Viper here. The Brain World coming up is a lot of fun. We're going to take the Captured Outpost, and then for 2, I'm going to take the Corvette. We're going to get Cycle. Looking for a 4-cost card to come up for this Burrower to switch over to. Also looking at, we are red and yellow right now. So for 4 here, we are going to take this Imperial Frigate. I'm going to stick with it. And this Stinger pops up. 1 cost for 3. That is excellent. 47 to 47. Here comes the Burrower. Now let's see if we can find something fun with this, shall we? Scrapping out the Brain World, getting rid of that card would be beneficial to us. I wonder if our opponent is thinking the same thing. They are not. They want to leave that for themselves. There's a lot of expensive stuff on the row. A lot of expensive stuff right now. We're going to play these 2 cards, make sure that faction comes through. Draw card, discard, no problemo. Looking at a card that we could take for free. The only one I'm seeing for free would be the Embassy Yacht. So this is the true nature. The true nature of this game is calling the audible and playing with the audible. We are going to keep that card, not scrap it out for anything that's 4 cost or less. We do force them on the discard. That actually helps their Destroyer Bot, which is a very clever awareness, we'll say. We'll take that Blob Destroyer. That's not going to be a problem. Going to scrap a Scout from our discard pile. Make sure we do this 1 damage through. Different split camps on scrapping Vipers and Scouts. A lot of people who are aware of the game design will say that you should scrap out Vipers all the time, no matter what, because they are literally there to screw up your buys. Their goal is to be an obstruction to your strategy. Other people say, hey, 1 damage is 1 damage. Like, let's not, let's call a spade if we're going to go that far. And let's at least acknowledge that, doing 2 damage, if it's never blocked over time, is a great option. All right, we have a few options, speaking of, right here. For 3, we could take the Supply Bot. Our opponent is going to be looking for reach. They have a lot of bases. They have damage, but I think we can burn them down before they can burn us down. The only question is, what can we do as far as giving ourselves some utility to make that happen and keep ourselves alive? Well, I think getting rid of this Stinger for mobile market is a good play. I like this play. I like giving us a little bit more scratch for us to survive. We'll see if that plays out later, but they don't have automatic base removal. We do. They don't have a huge damage card. They just did get that flagship for 5, which is, that ties the Destroyer Bot they've had in their deck. But they don't have anything 6 or above. So we're going to be soaking damage one way or another. Here's another damage soak card coming through. We're going to do our damage 26-27 close game. We've been scrapping out. We've been processing our deck. We have a lot of damage. I feel good about this. It'll come down to the draws, how they sync up. Our opponent has been able to scrap out a few cards as well, I think. There's 3 there, 5, 6. They've only scrapped out 1. It's just the 1 card the one time we made them discard. Here is 5. Here is damage. Here is death. Now, same situation, right? We got the Burrower here. Acquire a card, costs 4 or less. Light Cruiser with a chance on the factions is big. I love it. So we are going to take that. We're not going to take an Explorer right now. That'd be a little too much. What I love about Mobile Market 2 is its scrapping ability. If you sacrifice the card, if you get rid of the card, trash it, you gain 2, you draw a card, and it goes back into your discard. The only way it actually goes away is it doesn't. It's here forever. That's a great draw for us. We get the 2. 3 on the draw. I definitely want to pick some of this stuff up, so we're going to go for it. I can't let that stuff sit. There we go. Huge. We needed to make sure, because I want to shuffle this back into my deck, if that makes sense. I want to shuffle this back into the deck. We bottom deck the scrap card. I'm not taking any of this. It's all fluff at this point. We are really trying to move, schmoove, and jubita-boove, which is a word. Blob Destroyer for 6 is my main damage card, especially after scrapping out the Imperial Frigate to get there. So I gotta show respect in that way. We are going to scrap out a scout here because, once again, not really interested in anything out on the road unless we could, like, reach up to Brain World, right? But that's not happening. We'll have a 50% chance of getting 6 damage. And if our opponent... Okay, never mind. There's the damage for them. So it comes through. They have a lot of fluff. They have a lot of starter cards out here. Now, they got a 5-er. They've got a 2. They got a faction for 4 and a 1 for the Viper. Plenty of damage for them. We're going to draw. We get the draw here. We're going to get rid of a scout, play this. It all comes down, like I said. I called this a while ago, mid-game. I said it's going to come down to the draws, down to the turns, 2 to 4. What do you got? No! They draw the things. They draw the things. GG. Tough match. Tough match there. Something could be said for maybe being a little more aggressive on the trade row. But I did think, you know, considering we go all the way back in time and look at that first Burrower purchase, I felt like things went okay. Maybe maybe not taking the mobile market, that was an option. But hey, if you have some thoughts or ideas about what I could have done better, or things that you would have done differently, please drop it in the comments below. And thank you for watching today. Hope you had a wonderful time with this video. My name is Bax. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.